right. Listen, guys, we're going to the last question of the day, and this is gonna feed in nicely to the weekend. Yeah, it's gonna feed nicely into the weekend.
We're talking Palace Man United, KJ, is that what we're doing?
We will not talk about the 4-0
okay,
loss
sorry.
that Man United about to suffer on the weekend. What we are talking about is Arsenal being, and this is fact or fiction, Arsenal are now the best team in the world, and they will prove it again against Chelsea on the weekend. Fact or fiction? Anton, you be quiet for this. I'm waiting for you. Now's not your time. This is everyone else's time.
If I have to say it, bro.
Go on, Ram. You go first.
It's slightly a fact. It's slightly a fact, and I hate to admit it, but you got to admit it. If you compare them against the Pounds, look at
so proud of you.
Look at Kunle. Hey, look, I'm a man to admit it, even though I don't want to. If you look at their comparisons with their fellow big clubs like Real Madrid, they don't look the best compared to Arsenal, but they get the job done. We saw what happened with Bayern against with Arsenal. We saw what Barcelona did, what happened at Stamford Bridge with Barcelona. They're top of the league, one of the best. They have the best defense in the world. They have assets in that midfield and also in that front line. So for me, if we're going on this season so far, they are currently the best team in the world on form. Now they just need to follow up with a trophy, in my opinion.
Or two.
Trophy or two. Kate, I see your face there. You're not liking this question.
Well, look, I wrote, because I made a note and I put, it's kind of both in a way, because I know that this, like, I think it was yesterday, Opta ranked Arsenal as the number one team in the world, right? And on current form, they probably are. You know, they're top of the Premier League. They're unbeaten in the Champions League, top of the table. But you just
stop there. Fact. That's it.
No,
Finish.
can you shut up a minute, Kunle? Can you? I mean, do you mean, because to just come out and say they're the best team in the world is ridiculous, because they haven't won a league since 2003. So you look at teams like Real Madrid, who have won the Champions League 15 times, and you're going to start telling me that Arsenal are a better team than Real Madrid. No,
we can't win the league in November, Kate. We can't win the league in November.
Current form.
Yeah, but we're not talking about history right now. We're talking about in 2025.
Yeah, order. Let Kate
land
the plane.
Thank you. I'm being respectful to Arsenal. I'm saying on the current form, they're a strong contender, but I just think when you look at the likes of Real Madrid, who have won the Champions League that many times, Bayern Munich, Man City, even Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea have won every single trophy there is to win in football. On current form, yes, I would say they're the best team in the world, if that's the question. But overall, are the best team in the world?
That was the question, Kate. That was the question, Kate. Yes, but that was sick what you did there. Hey, Kate, did you study law? Because what you just did was sensational. You attacked us left, right, and said you could have just said yes, facts. But she said, let me get my jabs in, and then I'll answer what these want me to answer. Yeah,
that was so hard.
I respect it. But it's fact. It's facts, bro. Like we're the best.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be. I don't like to come off cocky. You know me, KJ. I'm a humble kind of I'm a humble African boy. That's it. I'm humble.
You're not.
What my team are showing me every day is forcing me to act out of character. Do you understand? So right now we are the best team in world football. We made Bayern Munich look like small boys yesterday, like little boys. First half they had a couple little bits. Probably if there's one negative from yesterday, I'd probably say Skelly was getting cooked before he got taken off.
Badly.
But as soon as Kala came on, nothing for Elise, bro. It was access denied for the rest of the night. And so we seem to find that we have a solution every time. They say we don't score open play goals. We start scoring open play goals. Then we stop seeing the open play tables anymore. We don't see them no more. Now Arsenal scored the most open play goals in November so far, but we don't want to talk about that. But anyway, yeah, the facts are the facts. Currently, we are the best team in world football. But as everybody says, it will mean nothing if at the end of the season we end up empty-handed. Arteta must and Arteta will.
Yeah. And here's the question I want to ask Winter Surfer. World's best team on form versus the world champions.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh, KJ, I like that. You know?
How
Box
are
office.
Chelsea going to do this weekend against Arsenal?
We'll do what we always do when we play a big game. We'll raise our game. We always do it. When people write us off, we always do it. Write us off against Barcelona, Liverpool, PSG. We always rise to the occasion. Like I said, in my opinion, the last 2 times Arsenal beat Stamford Bridge, we've been the better team and should have won that game if it weren't for our goalkeeper.
Didn't rise to the occasion, did you?
I respect Arsenal, but I don't fear them. I don't fear them. I just fear the way we play sometimes. You know what I mean? That's the only fear I have. It's going to be a great game. We're going to hype it up. You know what? It's going to be a boring 0-0 draw, I think. No,
It's gonna be a 0-0. I swear.
Listen,
It's gonna be a stinker.
It smells of stinky.
It'll be a hell of an atmosphere.
4 goals. Man, 4 goals.
Maresca's got this knack at the moment, KJ, for when it comes to big games. He just somehow picks the right team, the right formation, the right tactics. The subs work out. I think we'll raise our game like we have been. Like honestly, my worry all this week before the Burnley game was how we performed against Burnley, not these other 2 games after that, because we don't usually perform well against the smaller teams that we should do. Arsenal, they will be the best team we faced apart from Bayern this season. Okay. They'll be the best team we faced for Bayern. And I respect them. Listen, I don't get on them for the defensive football because you're talking to Mourinho disciples, so I can't really criticise, you know what I mean? So it's all good. Hopefully we can score a couple of goals, dent that defensive record a bit more so they can't catch our one of all those years ago. But yeah, don't write us off. I want people to write us off, KJ. I'm hearing a lot of dominating 2-0 or 3-0s over the last couple of days from not these 2, but from Arsenal fans, you know what I mean? But it'll be an exciting game, but don't write us off. If you do, we'll just sucker punch you like we did the others.
You see, if all Chelsea fans are like Winter Surfer, I wouldn't have a problem with you. Like, I swear.
This is a question for Don, which you will find out tomorrow when he's on Straight Facts, when Terry asked him about this game. But Ash, before I go to Anton, because he's got the shades on, I know he's ready.
Oh no.
How do you think this game will go as a neutral, seeing this informed Arsenal team and this informed Chelsea team as well?
I think it's going to be an interesting one because not having Gabriel, it's going to be interesting because I think that like last time, not having Gabriel wasn't really an issue because Arsenal weren't really punished. They weren't pushed and stuff. The Bayern one was a bit different. I think it's going to be an interesting game because I think Chelsea's going to be a bit more attacking. It's going to be the battle of Rice and Caicedo, so we can have a debate after that about who's going to be better. But yeah, no, I think it's going to be Arsenal's to win, but they're away at the Bridge, so I think I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea wins. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal wins, but I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. But I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. If I'm going to be honest,
can't bring himself to completely big up Arsenal, and he's not ready to do
it. I don't know why, but Ash just beefs all the top teams. Like, and I was like, why?
Club mentality, innit?
He wants so badly.
Club mentality,
He does his role very, very well. I actually respect me and Ash go back and forth because I got respect for him, and he bigs up his team as much as he possibly can, and that's what I do as well. It's so funny. My friend was I was talking about Ash to my friend the other day, and I was talking about how Ash always gets really nitpicky with some of the stuff in the chat, and they're like, Ash only annoys you because Ash is like you.
Yeah, you are two sides of the same coin. It's wonderful.
I don't know about that, KJ though.
If Newcastle were on par with,
listen.
Now,
no, we're not doing
you know
the
the
Newcastle
chat.
thing.
He would be chatting to us, right? He would be chatting crazy. Let's not kid ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd be long to go on streams with
You were
Ash.
chatting crazy last season, man.
No,
Listen,
so,
I am actually humble when I say I'm humble. Unlike Anton, he says he's humble and then says he's the best. Arsenal's the best since God's gift ever to walk the planet.
Again, I just going based off facts. Yeah. By the way, the question. I'll just get to
yes,
the question.
Anton,
Is
please,
Arsenal the best team in the world right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
First in the, I don't know if anybody can see it because it's cut off.
Yeah,
No, we can't see. We can't see. We can't see.
Yeah, we can see the
First
ST
in
and
the
the
Premier
ST.
League,
You've got
first
a
in the
nice
Champions League.
advertising forward over there.
Everyone keeps trying to come up with all these candidates for who's better than us. Oh, Man City. Well, Man City have now lost twice this week. They've lost 4 times in the Premier League all season. Liverpool, I don't know. Liverpool are eliminated from that conversation altogether. That's just complete and utter disrespect. The only team in the world right now who was literally at our level, had the consistency of Arsenal, came to the Emirates last night and got their ass handed to them. Like, and look, the Chelsea game on the weekend, it's not a conversation of who's the best team in the world. I think that's, a Premier League fixture that should be treated as such. Any game in the Premier League is a tough game, especially when you're going away from home. So, like, for me, that's not what this weekend is about. But overall, this season for Arsenal, does Ash drop out just to prove a point, or?
no, maybe he's he's got a little one in it, so maybe
because he got compared to you and he's gone to cry in his bedroom.
He's got
Yeah,
an
two sides of the
Arsenal, he's
same
got an
coin,
Arsenal
innit?
neighbour that cut his Wi-Fi. That's what just happened.
But yeah, like we are so good, and this is the scary part about it. This weekend, Victor Gyökeres and Kai Havertz now available to play.
Oh.
We did that without our 100 plus goals in the last 2 years striker. And if who's starting at the back for Chelsea this week? Is it like Chalobah and Tossin? If they see the team sheet and they know Vic number 14 is in the starting 11.
And Anton, let me just tell you something. You have better chance of winning the lottery than picking a Maresca predicted lineup. You have better chance of doing that. We do it all the time. I go on so many previews. I've never, as a group on a panel, have we got a prediction right about his lineup. So
that is a Pep disciple masterclass right there.
Honestly, he will change it up. He will do something crazy at the weekend. He'll play Tossin in goal or something. He'll do something like that.
Oh, I got mad respect for what Chelsea did against Barcelona. I didn't say nothing. I didn't start talk any shit, no chat, because that was impressive. Like, you guys won 3-0? It could have been like 11-0. Like the way you guys were on their neck.
Outside Arsenal, bro.
I mean,
that's been from the start of the season.
I mean,
that's been
that is true.
You know what?
Couldn't have been on that, by the
start of
way.
the season. I've been consistent.
No, I'll tell you this. I'll give this to Winter Surfer, right? If you guys beat us this weekend, I will have that conversation about Chelsea. But
I mean, that's fair. You'll be 3 points behind, so you have to.
It's not even December.
But
That's
until
crazy.
then,
It's hard to ignore these boys. It's hard to ignore them, bro. It's hard.
no, it is. Look, like that's
You're
the
a
thing.
nasty. You're a nasty guy, Kunle, by the way. I see you.
See what I mean? Do you see what I mean?
Hey,
horrible man.
I used to narrative in a certain way just to get a reaction out of someone.
Hey, tell them. I'm not who they're
No. I know Kunle is a good guy, but also know there's a side of him.
KJ, from the start of the season, I've
No,
been
you did say
consistent.
that. No, you have said that. No, I will back you on that. But I also see the long game. I also see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? I see all of that.
You lot are trying to do too much thinking, man. Just see it for what it is. Chelsea are a top side. Look, let me list the credentials because you don't think this is a game. They're a top side, Conference League champions, world champions. They've got who we were just arguing, one of the best, if not the best midfielder in world football. The best 10 in the league in Cole Palmer. They got one of the most exciting Brazilian talents in Estevao. And so Estevao, am I saying the name right? I don't want to get it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Just call him Steve.
And last season, KJ, you knew I was against them. I thought they'd finish 6th. They not only didn't finish 6th, they finished 4th and won 2 trophies. I'm stupid to bet against these boys, these world champions. I'm not doing it no more.
Oh, and
You're the
You're the and I saw all of
I think my team will do it, but they're outside of Arsenal. They're my favorites.
Yeah, and after all of that, we need to get into score predictions because we need to get out of here because I got things to do and we all gotta
It
do.
all work
So
out.
here we go. Score predictions. Kate.
Oh, 2-2.
Oh, the old Desmond.
Ram.
2-1 to Arsenal.
Andrew.
2-1 Chelsea.
Okay, and Conley.
Let it all work out. 3-1 to Arsenal. We're
He said
coming
all that,
for
and then
last
he says,
year's
He
rent.
said all that, KJ, then he says 3-1. You see what I'm talking about?
Hey, I said outside of
Spins the
Arsenal.
narrative, bro. He just
Hey,
spins
hey,
the
look,
narrative.
the difference is, Winter Surfer, the Bridge is our second home, and we forgot rent last year, so we're coming for last year's rent. That's all it is, bro.
I want you to stop smiling when you say stuff because you can't take you seriously. I'm just smart, man.
Brother, I wish I could stop, man. I'm just a happy person.
And then Anton.
2-0.
2-0 to Arsenal. Okay.
Yeah.
And then someone got delivery
Yeah.
late night. That
Me.
pizza is here.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I'm gonna go with I'm going 3-3. Screw it. Why not? I always predict these high scoring.
You
draws.
realize
I
we
want
haven't
it to happen
conceded
one
3
day.
goals.
Does it
in
ever
like-
happen
in
though,
like
KJ? Does it ever happen?
years.
It never happened, but it'll happen one day. I'll keep predicting.
I think the last time we conceded 3 goals, like City or Southampton in 22-23 or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's disgusting. But I got